Japan, modernity and tradition. Japan is a unique country with a rich culture, impressive nature and high-tech cities. This is a place where modernity harmoniously combines with tradition. Let's immerse ourselves in the tourist atmosphere of Japan. Cities and attractions. Tokyo. The capital of Japan, where you can enjoy the symbiosis of modernity and traditional Japanese culture. Particularly recommended are Akihabara for pop culture buffs and Shinjuku for those who want to see the bright neon signs and feel the pulsating life of the city. Kyoto. The spiritual capital of Japan, with thousands of temples and gardens. There is an atmosphere of old Japan here. You can visit the Golden Pavilion of Kinkaku-ji and stroll through the Gion district, where, if you are lucky, you can meet a real geisha. Osaka. Known as the gastronomic capital of Japan. Don't miss Osaka Castle and the Dotonbori area with its huge selection of street food. Hokkaido. An island known for its stunning winter scenery, snow festivals, and ski resorts. Traditional and popular dishes. Sushi and sashimi are the most famous Japanese dishes in the world. Ramen is a rich noodle soup that has many regional variations. Takoyaki, fried dough balls filled with octopus, is popular in Osaka. Matcha is a traditional Japanese green tea powder used in food and beverages. Natural phenomena. Sakura. Cherry blossoms are the most famous and anticipated phenomenon in Japan. They create a unique atmosphere and attract tourists from all over the world. Mount Fuji. The symbol of Japan, a volcano that can be seen even from Tokyo in clear weather. Japanese Alps. An ideal place for lovers of hiking and mountain tourism. Hot springs, onsen. Thanks to the country's volcanic activity, Japan has plenty of natural hot springs where you can relax. Mystic stories. Aokigahara Forest. Forest at the foot of Mount Fuji. Surrounded by many legends and myths related to ghosts and spirits in Japanese culture. Temples and shrines throughout Japan are often associated with mystical stories and legends. One example is the Fushimi Inari Shrine in Kyoto with its thousands of red torii where spirits reside. Torii is a gate that symbolizes the border between the world of the living and the dead. The Japanese have a belief that birds sit on the crossbar of this gate and, flying away, carry away the souls of dead people. Torii are also considered a symbol of good luck. Isshi-no-yoji. Stories about ghosts and demons, yokai, are widely used in both ancient and modern Japanese works of art. One popular theme is the tale of Yotsuya Kaidan, a story of loyalty and revenge set in the Edo era. Miyajima Island is famous for its torii gates that rise above the water. According to legend, the coastal waters are the abode of spirits, and the gate itself serves as the border between the human world and the divine world. Japan offers an endless number of amazing places to explore, each with a unique history, rich culture, and beautiful nature. From breathtaking cityscapes to quiet, secluded spots, there's something for everyone. Traveling through this country will leave vivid impressions in your soul for many years. Japan is replete with mystical legends and beliefs that go back to ancient times. Here are a few of them that are surrounded by a special aura of mystery. The Legend of Yokai. Yokai are a broad category of supernatural creatures that include demons, ghosts, and mythical animals. There are a huge variety of yokai, each with their own history. One of the most mysterious is Kappa, a water demon who, according to legend, lives in the rivers and ponds of Japan and can lure people underwater.
Ghosts of the Heian period. The Heian era of Japan is replete with ghost stories, one of the most famous being the ghost of Oiwa. According to legend, after her treacherous murder, her soul returns to haunt her husband, driving him to madness and death. This story served as the basis for many classic Japanese works, including the games of Noh and Kabuki. Legend of Tengu. Tengu are mythical creatures native to the mountains and forests of Japan, often depicted with a human body and a long nose or as a bird. They are considered protectors of forests and mountains and can be both grateful and vengeful. It is believed that tengu have great magical powers, can change their shape and move people over long distances. Stories about samurai and ran. There are many legends about samurai and ran, samurai without a master, whose spirits find no peace. One such story is the story of Tomue Gozen, a female samurai from the Gempei War who was renowned for her unparalleled strength and skill in battle. Her spirit is believed to protect certain places in Japan. The Legend of Tsukumogami. Tsukumogami are objects that have reached the age of 100 years and have acquired a soul of their own. These creatures can display both benevolent and malevolent traits, depending on how they were treated by their owners. The legends about Tsukumogami remind us of the importance of respecting surrounding objects and nature. The Legend of Kenzaru. Kenzel is a mythical creature that supposedly lives in Japan, and his typhon noise heard by the people of the country may be due to his presence. According to legend, Kenzel is a huge creature with a forked snout that can hear and see things that cannot be explained. Ghost of Fuji. The Ghost of Fuji is a legendary creature that lives on top of Mount Fuji in Kanto. According to legend, the Ghost of Fuji lives in a tomb at the top of a mountain, and can be benevolent or malevolent, depending on how people treat him. The Legend of Yama no Orohata. Yama no Orohata is a mythical creature that lives in Japan and can be associated with natural disasters such as earthquakes and tsunamis. According to legend, Yama no Orohata can take on different forms depending on the situation he is in. Ghost Oni. The Oni ghost is a mythical creature that lives in Japan and may be associated with unfortunate events that happened in the past. According to legend, the Oni ghost can take on various forms and can communicate with people in a narcotic and incomprehensible language. Japan has a huge number of mythical creatures, legends, and beliefs that reflect the rich culture and history of this country.
These legends and beliefs are just the tip of the iceberg in Japanese folk art. Each of them carries a piece of Japanese history and culture. This is just part of Japan's rich cultural heritage, full of mysteries and wonders. From mythical creatures to ghostly apparitions, every aspect of Japanese culture has a deep history and its own unique history. Whether you're fascinated by the legend of Kappa, the spirit of Fuji, or the Oni, there's always something new to discover in the fascinating world of Japanese mythology. Recipe popularity in Japanese folk medicine. Japanese folk medicine, known as Kampo, has a long history of using natural remedies to treat various ailments. Here are some popular recipes and their effectiveness. Ginger and honey tea. A classic recipe for relieving nausea and sore throats. Ginger has anti-inflammatory properties, while honey has antibacterial properties. Mugwort tea. A popular herbal tea for calming stomach issues and anxiety. Mugwort has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, which can help soothe digestive problems. Snake gourd and honey syrup. A sweet and soothing syrup for coughs and colds. Snake gourd has anti-inflammatory properties, while honey acts as a natural cough suppressant. Licorice root tea. A popular remedy for stomach ulcers and digestive issues. Licorice root has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, which can help heal stomach lining and reduce inflammation. Peppermint and ginger compress. A refreshing compress for headaches and muscle aches. Peppermint has a cooling effect, while ginger has anti-inflammatory properties, which can help reduce pain and inflammation. Used in Japanese folk medicine. Japanese folk medicine uses a variety of natural remedies to treat various ailments, including herbs. Many herbs are used in Japanese folk medicine, including ginger, mugwort, licorice root, and peppermint. These herbs have anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, which can help soothe digestive problems, reduce inflammation, and alleviate pain. Mushrooms. Japanese folk medicine often uses mushrooms, such as shiitake and reishi, to boost the immune system and reduce inflammation. Mushrooms also have antibacterial and antiviral properties, which can help treat various infections. Bamboo. Iris. Iris is used in Japanese folk medicine to treat various eye issues, including inflammation and infections. Iris has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, which can help reduce redness and irritation.
Traditional Japanese folk magic for healing. Japanese folk magic, known as kami-do, involves the use of rituals and spells to treat various ailments. Here are some traditional Japanese folk magic practices. Meditation. Meditation is a key component of Japanese folk magic, as it helps connect the practitioner with nature and the divine. Meditation can help reduce stress, promote relaxation, and improve overall well-being. Rituals. Japanese folk magic involves the use of rituals for various purposes, including healing, protection, and communication with the divine. These rituals may involve chanting, singing, or reciting sacred texts. Offerings. Offerings, such as food, drink, or other items, are often made to the divine in Japanese folk magic. These offerings are believed to help facilitate healing and promote good fortune. Divination. Divination is a key component of Japanese folk magic, as it helps practitioners understand the causes of illnesses and determine the best course of treatment. Divination may involve Japanese folk magic, or kami-do, has a rich history and a unique set of practices. Here are some additional insights into this fascinating tradition. The role of nature. Japanese folk magic is deeply connected to the natural world. Practitioners often turn to the elements, seasons, and animals for guidance and healing. For example, the spring season is associated with new beginnings and the start of a new cycle, while the autumn season is associated with harvest and abundance. Spirits and ancestors. Japanese folk magic recognizes the presence of spirits and ancestors in the natural world. Practitioners often seek guidance from these beings in their rituals and spells. For example, the kami are revered spirits believed to be present in all things, while yokai are supernatural beings with magical powers. Meditation and visualization. Meditation and visualization are key practices in Japanese folk magic. Practitioners use these techniques to focus their minds, connect with the natural world, and manifest their desires. For example, the Reiki technique involves channeling universal life force energy through the practitioner to promote healing and balance. Rituals and spells. Japanese folk magic involves a wide range of rituals and spells, often tailored to specific goals or situations. For example, the Raijin spell is used to summon rain, while the Fuku spell is used to bring good luck and prosperity. The role of the shaman. In Japanese folk magic, the shaman, or kamishanta, plays a crucial role in mediating between the natural world and the human realm. The shaman is believed to have the power to communicate with spirits, ancestors, and other supernatural beings. The importance of rituals. Rituals are a key component of Japanese folk magic. Practitioners use these rituals to create a sacred space, connect with the natural world, and manifest their desires. Rituals may involve chanting, singing, or reciting sacred texts, and are often performed at specific times of the day or year. The use of symbols. Japanese folk magic uses a wide range of symbols, including the cane, turtle, tora, dragon, uchu, star, and inazuma, lightning. These symbols are believed to possess magical powers and are often used in spells and rituals. The importance of purification. Purification is a key component of Japanese folk magic. Practitioners often use rituals and spells to purify themselves and their surroundings, as well as to remove negative energy in entities. The role of the moon. The moon plays a significant role in Japanese folk magic. Practitioners often use the moon's cycles to schedule rituals and spells, and the moon is believed to have a powerful influence over human affairs. The importance of community. Japanese folk magic is often practiced in communities, with practitioners sharing their knowledge and experiences with one another. This communal approach helps to reinforce the tradition and ensure its continuation. As you can see, Japanese folk magic is a rich and complex tradition, with a wide range of practices and beliefs. By understanding these insights, you can deepen your appreciation for this fascinating tradition and unlock its full potential for personal growth and healing.
Several traditional folk medicine recipes from Japan that can help in getting rid of diseases. Recipe, Kampo, for the treatment of diseases of the digestive system. Kampo is a traditional Japanese medicine that has been used for centuries to treat a variety of ailments, including those affecting the digestive system. This recipe uses a combination of herbs and other natural ingredients to soothe the stomach, reduce inflammation, and promote healing. 20g ginger, shoga. 10g licorice root, yakakansen. 10 gm peppermint leaves, rindo. 5g cinnamon, sencha. Instructions. Mix all the ingredients and brew the tea by steeping them in boiling water for 5 to 10 minutes. Drink 2 to 3 cups daily in the morning and evening for 3 to 5 days. Kampo recipe for treating skin diseases. This Kampo recipe is designed to help soothe and heal skin conditions such as eczema, acne, and dermatitis. The combination of herbs and other natural ingredients in this recipe has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, which can help reduce redness, swelling, and promote healing. 20g of atoga, agar. 10g of sulfur, yuzen. 10g of powdered horn, kaku. 5g of honey. Instructions. Mix all ingredients together and make a paste by mixing them with water. Apply the paste to the affected area and gently rub it in for 5 to 10 minutes. Repeat the application 2 to 3 times a day for 3 to 5 days. Recipe, Kampo, for the treatment of bronchitis. Bronchitis is a common respiratory infection that can cause coughing, wheezing, and difficulty breathing. This Kampo recipe uses a combination of herbs and other natural ingredients to help reduce inflammation, thin mucus, and promote healing. 20g of ginger, shoga. 10g of licorice root, yakakansen. 10g of Hautuania cordata, funishido. 5g of freesia, hakuto. Instructions. Mix all ingredients together and make a tea by steeping them in boiling water for 5 to 10 minutes. Drink 2 to 3 cups a day, morning and evening, for 3 to 5 days. Kampo recipe for treating diseases. Menstrual cramps. Menstrual cramps are a common symptom of menstruation, caused by uterine spasms. This Kampo recipe uses a combination of herbs and other natural ingredients to help reduce inflammation, relax the muscles, and promote healing. 20g of ginger, shoga. 10g of gentian, rinshu. 10g of licorice root, yakakansen. 5g of cinnamon, sencha. Instructions. Mix all ingredients together and make a tea by steeping them in boiling water for 5 to 10 minutes. Drink 2 to 3 cups a day, morning and evening, for 3 to 5 days. Kampo recipe for treating diseases. Colds. Colds are a common respiratory infection that can cause sneezing, coughing, and a runny nose. This Kampo recipe uses a combination of herbs and other natural ingredients to help reduce inflammation, thin mucus, and promote healing. 20g of ginger, shoga. 10g of licorice root, yakakansen. 10g of honeysuckle, hisia. 5g of mint, mentha. Instructions. Mix all ingredients together and make a tea by steeping them in boiling water for 5 to 10 minutes. Drink 2 to 3 cups a day, morning and evening, for 3 to 5 days. These are just a few examples of traditional Japanese medicine recipes for various ailments. It's important to note that while these herbs and other natural ingredients have been used for centuries in Japanese culture, they should not be used as a substitute for medical treatment. Always consult with a licensed medical professional before using any herbal remedies.
Let's now look at a few mystical rituals that are commonly practiced in Japan for a variety of purposes, including healing and protection. Kamino grounding ritual. This ritual involves externalizing negative energy and emotions through the burning of a special herb called kamino, as smoke. The smoke is believed to carry away negative energies and purify the mind and body. To perform this ritual, light some kamano herbs in a censer or incense burner and allow the smoke to fill the room. While the smoke is burning, visualize any negative energy or emotions leaving your body and being replaced by a warm, soothing light. Repeat a mantra or incantation to further reinforce the healing effects of the ritual. Reiki Healing Ritual. Reiki is a form of energy healing that originated in Japan. This ritual involves channeling and transferring healing energy from the practitioner's hands to the recipient's body. The ritual can be performed by a licensed Reiki practitioner, who will place their hands on or above the recipient's body and channel the healing energy. The recipient can also learn to perform Reiki on themselves or others by taking a Reiki course. Saigon no Mai Ritual. This ritual involves purifying and protecting oneself and one's loved ones through the recitation of a special prayer or mantra. The prayer is believed to ward off negative energy and evil spirits, and to bring about peace and happiness. To perform this ritual, recite the prayer or mantra with devotion and conviction, imagining a bright light surrounding you and your loved ones. Takarabyun Ritual. This ritual involves inviting good fortune and prosperity into one's life through the recitation of a special prayer or mantra. The prayer is believed to bring about abundance, success, and happiness. To perform this ritual, recite the prayer or mantra with conviction, imagining good fortune and prosperity flowing into your life. Yui no Kodo Ritual. This ritual involves purifying and protecting oneself and one's loved ones through the recitation of a special prayer or mantra. The prayer is believed to ward off negative energy and evil spirits, and to bring about peace and happiness. To perform this ritual, recite the prayer or mantra with devotion and conviction, imagining a bright light surrounding you and your loved ones. Kanon-sama Ritual. This ritual involves invoking the blessings and protection of Kanon-sama, the Buddhist deity of mercy and compassion. The ritual can be performed by reciting a special prayer or mantra, or by creating a small altar with an image of Kanon-sama and offering incense, flowers, or other offerings. To perform this ritual, recite the prayer or mantra with devotion and conviction, or visualize a bright light surrounding you and your loved ones. Irai no Mai Ritual. This ritual involves purifying and protecting oneself and one's loved ones through the recitation of a special prayer or mantra. The prayer is believed to ward off negative energy and evil spirits, and to bring about peace and happiness. To perform this ritual, recite the prayer or mantra with devotion and conviction, imagining a bright light surrounding you and your loved ones. Raijin no Mai Ritual. This ritual involves invoking the blessings and protection of Raijin no Mai, the Shinto deity of thunder and lightning. The ritual can be performed by reciting a special prayer or mantra, or by creating a small altar with an image of Raijin no Mai and offering incense, flowers, or other offerings. To perform this ritual, recite the prayer or mantra with devotion and conviction, or visualize a bright light surrounding you and your loved ones. These are just a few examples of the many mystical rituals that are practiced in Japan for various purposes. These rituals are often passed down through generations and are an important part of Japanese culture and spirituality.